Hi guys, last weekend I had my very first race this year, obviously a little bit late, but I got a lot of questions about it, so I will talk you through the car and show you my adjustments and a few of the optionals I am using. This is the rear of my car. As you see, I'm using the heave shock, the third shock. In this case, just as a shock absorber, no spring. And honestly, for me this is a no-brainer because it just gives you more rear traction without any downfall. The other thing we found at this track is the position of the camber link is something I've never used before, but it worked out really nice. And it's on the outside, it's just as high as possible without touching the arm of the body bracket. On the inside, it's basically a super short link, and the inside is the lowest position we have. And on this track, that was a lot better. I'm not sure what happens on other tracks, but I will test soon. On the front of the car, I'm also using the heave shock. Initially, when I started, I didn't use the spring. I added that one later, and it was a nice adjustment in the way that I could run the car quite low, and it's not bottoming out even with the small tires. My apologies that the car is still dirty. I didn't touch it after the race. You can see small tires here. I didn't change tires as a lot of others did. And with the third spring in the front, it helped me a lot because the chassis is a little bit scratched, but it's not really a problem. It didn't bottom out in the final, even with the small tires. And another new option I did use is this new servo lever. It's an aluminum lever which in the bottom is clamped, so there's no play, and it goes together with the new top of the servo, also aluminum. And you can see that the link runs nice and straight without touching anywhere, and it's just a nicer geometry of the link. Also here you see a few more things I did change for this race. One is the brace on top of the radial plate, the stiffener. This one calmed the car down because in the beginning it was a little bit too nervous, especially after I changed the Ackermann, which is another change. I changed the Ackermann to a position where the servo is in the longest position, and on the outside the position of the track rod is the outside hole. I needed to do that because on this track, which features a lot of hairpins, with the other position of the Ackermann, I just couldn't get enough steering lock on the outside wheel. More questions I got when I posted the picture was that if I was running flex. I was not. I just mounted the links, but the insert in the radial plate is not the one of the flex system. It's the solid one, so no flex here. What I did use on this car is what is also coming in the 40th anniversary kit is a new bearing block in the middle, which is made for a shorter front belt, and as a result you only need one belt tensioner on the side belt, and which makes the transmission more free, so more performance there. The rest of the car was pretty standard. Obviously I use a few optionals. I use aluminum front wheel axles, I use the same in the rear, and I do use the coated clutch bell, which for me is like a big improvement on the steel one. That's it for now. If you have more questions, just contact me via Facebook or Messenger.